It's a very simple answer, actually, in the way they like it. Okay, let me go into a little bit a deeper response into that. One of the key things about communication and decision making, there are four main types of psychological decision making processes that people go through based upon my research. And I'm gonna pose some questions to some of you out there. How many of you, when you like something, you just buy it automatically? How many of you, when you like something, you think about it for a longer period of time? Which could be that you need to get 2 or 3 quotes, or you need to go 2 or 3 searches of information. And some of you need to take a longer period of time to actually make a decision. Now, why this is important is you need to actually ask clients how they would like to be communicated with and what is the frequency. Now, that is a really important thing to do when you're into your sales process, especially at the start of the process. How would you like me to communicate to you? Would you like to receive an email? Would you like to receive a text? Would you like me to call you? What's the frequency of this that you would like? Because, you know, there are, for example,
send you a text.
Yeah, send me a text.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the interesting thing is there are some people, when you communicate, they send you 3 little bullet points. Okay. And there are certain people who write paragraphs. Right. So
that's Mark.
That's Mark over there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So one of the key things is that if you think about how you make a decision, how many of you just like the bare amount of details, just give me the facts, just need 2 or 3 things and I make a decision. That's it. You are like that.
Yeah.
How many people need this kind of information presented? Now, that's really important because this question also correlates to how a person actually makes a decision as well. Some people actually only need 2 or 3 bits of information from you to make a decision. I'll actually bring in an example from the car industry, so you get an idea how this relates to decision making around communication, decision making to make a purchase. A car has 100 features, yet some people only want to know 2 or 3 things. Where's the air conditioning? How do I work the stereo? And this. Some people, when they go into a car, want show me everything. Okay. So these are the detail-oriented people. Some people need a whole bunch, some people need a little bit. And some people need it frequently. Now, the reason why this is really, really important, how does a person make a decision based upon information? Well, the reason why this question is so important is because primarily most people make decisions based upon their past history, because it's their comfort zone. Okay, so everyone lives in a comfort zone, and how do you live in a comfort zone? It's based upon your past decision-making process. So this is important because when you listen to that comment that I've just said, which is the way I like something. Well, if you go a little bit deeper, what does liking actually mean? It means something I've done in the past that I've liked. You can't like something in the future that hasn't existed yet. So when I'm actually talking to a client, and I do this very, very early on in the decision making, in the negotiation process, I said, I would actually ask the client, so how would you like me to communicate with you? Do you want me to send you information via text, via email, or do you want me to give you updates? And they're going, oh, I want you to give me updates. Now, the thing is, you have to become very curious, why does a person want an update versus being spoken to? Because it's primarily the decision-making strategy regarding information is more important than actually talking to you. Okay? So people always do things that are their own preferred strategies, not your own. So this is about adapting to the behavior of the client, not your own behavior, not the way you want to do things. Okay? So this is what we call the adaptive salesperson. And that key question, how would you like me to communicate with you, answers all that.